Hey beauties, it's Riri. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty. I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel, and occasionally I sprinkle in some unboxings and some plus size fashion content. Today I'm going to be going through all of my mascaras. It's a lot, y'all don't judge mama please. So I do have one full container of opened mascaras. A lot of these are basically empty, so I will showcase these. I have an entire drawer full of mascaras here, and then I will also pop in a picture of my other drawer that's down here. So it's a lot of mascara to go through. I will kind of let you know texture, things like that. If things are still sealed and I know I'm not going to use them, I put them in my beauty group on Facebook. Link will be down below. I also add things for my mystery bags, for giveaways, things like that. Anything that is open that maybe I tried it once and it was just a no for me, those I do feel comfortable enough passing along to friends and family. I will not be passing anything that has been opened or used to anybody else. Those don't go into giveaways or anything like that. But basically I'm trying to get this narrowed completely down. I know that I have too much and I don't want anything to go bad while it's not even, you know, been opened or anything like that. So I will link my little group down below. I'm aiming to keep not as much as I have. I don't really know how much. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. Mascara, if you don't know, is one of my all-time favorites. I think that mascara is such a beautiful complementary makeup product. I also think that it is beautiful alone. It just opens up the eyes. I love mascara so much. But all the ones that are open, I will show you the wands. I will give you my kind of little bit of a quick review on how I liked it, loved it, or loathed it. Let's dive in. So first up, we have the new Benefit Fan Fest mascara. I got this as like a little sampler, I believe in like a Sephora or something like that. And just to note too, I pretty much like the same style of mascara. I like a drier, more whipped type texture. I like a more fluffy wand, typically a curved wand. Yeah, so 90% of these are going to be like that. Just noting it for you guys now. But this is one of those that has a nice whipped formula. It is a little bit drier, not so dry that it gets crusty and flaky. I do like the banana shaped wand, and it is a soft fluffy wand. I really have been enjoying this a lot. This is definitely a win in my book. I will be keeping that because it is new. Next up is the Essence The False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. This is another one that has almost the exact same type of wand to it. This one is slightly more wet than the Fan Fest one. This is also a pretty new one to my collection, so I will keep this one. Next up, we have a mini of the Bite Beauty Mascara. This one also has a super fluffy wand, a drier, more moussey, thick texture to it, but this has an hourglass shaped wand on it. I like this one a lot. It gives a lot of volume, and most of these are going to give volume, and curl. This one is older, so I am going to go ahead and toss. One of the only rare few that I love that is more for lengthening and is not a like kind of fluffy wand is the Maybelline Sky High. I have gone through many of these. I have a Maybelline Sky High in the Cosmic Black. I also have their primer. Do you need the primer? No. It's literally just a lesser pigmented form of this right here. I did test this. I have shorts and stuff up if you guys do want to go check them out. I don't typically like wands like this, or matter of fact, I don't like pokey wands at all. And I was afraid of that when I first saw this, but the reviews were so great. And of course, it was viral. But I did test it out, and it is fantastic. It is beautiful. And yes, it is not a soft, fluffy wand, but this has got really soft, flexible head on it. And it is a soft silicone, not a spiky, hard material, which is the type of mascaras that I hate. I do not like those types of mascaras. I love the flexibility here. I love how small it is. You can really wiggle it at the base of the lashes and get length for days. I like to layer this, do this first, and then go in with a volumizing type mascara on top, and it is literal perfection on my eyeballs. If you're looking for curl, if you are looking for hold, if you're looking for volume, this ain't it. The virality as far as length goes was true. Everything else is not. You're not going to get anything but length with this. But this paired with another mascara on top, Beautiful. This is almost empty. I am going to hold on to it just for now, but I'm at the very end of this one. One of my favorites, Holy Grail status. The primer, I'm just going to hold on to because it's the exact same thing, the same kind of wand. This is more of like a grayed black or like a blackened gray. So if you're looking for a mascara that offers some length, but you're a more natural beauty and you want a less is more approach, I would get this just as a mascara. And of course, it's drugstore pricing, so I'll hold on to that as well. Another one is the Essence, another volume mascara, just better. And most of these I have demoed on my channel, so you can go through my tutorials, first impression videos, and you will see videos of most of these. This is another one that it's a little bit older now. This was not my favorite. It's good, but the wand is more straight. If this was hourglass shaped or more banana or curved shaped, I think I would have loved it a little bit more. It's also slightly more wet, so this one for me personally is not a favorite, but it's like $8, and I mean, I used most of it up, so I did like it. I just don't know that I would repurchase that one. Next up is I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa. This is the Big Papa mascara from Wet n Wild. This one is old, but surprisingly, it's not like crusty, dusty, crazy looking. This, again, is a soft, fluffy type wand. This one is a more hourglass shaped wand. Very, very black, very volumizing. This one is definitely way more than 3 to 4 months old. And I know that we invest money in our makeup products, and a lot of products you'll see through my Declutter series. I've had them for like 3, 4, 5 years, okay? Especially palettes. The mascara is something that, and foundations, especially foundations with SPF, we'll get to that, but mascara is something that I don't play around with. If it is older than 3 to 4 months, old, I'm tossing it. And if it smells different, if the texture or anything like that has changed at all, please get rid of it. Please do not put it on your eyes. But that one is going to go solely because it's older. Next up, another favorite, and oddly a favorite, is the Item Beauty Boost Juice Dual-Ended Lash Primer. I actually use this just as a mascara, but it has a kind of more soft, fluffy wand on one side with the light lilac primer on it. And then the other side is a blue mascara or primer, a bright, bright cobalt blue, almost leaning kind of a neon-y blue. I really love this. I've used this plenty of times. Again, I don't really use it as like a primer. I do the lilac and then do the dark blue on top. For the few times that I've used it as a blue mascara, it works great. It gives a little bit of volume. It doesn't hold as much and doesn't offer as much curl, but I really love this. They're no longer a brand, but I'm sure you can find this on Mercari, IPSY, things like that. But I'll go ahead and hold on to that for a little while longer. Next up is one that I was a little bit disappointed by, and I'm so sad because I love 90% of what I've tried from LYS Beauty, but it is their Lash Confidence Mascara. And for me, when I saw this, I was like, that is a Riri mascara right there. It's not quite as dry and moussey as some of the other ones, and maybe that's part of why I don't like it. You can probably see that it's a little gloopy. It's a little bit wetter. I do love the wand on this, but y'all, this does not hold curl at all in my lashes. I am going to hold on to it solely because it's new and I'm not going to waste my money, and I know that I can layer it up with like a Maybelline and get the effect that I'm going for, but some of these other ones that I've talked about are far superior to this one. I'm so disappointed, but if you want just a little something, a little curl, a little bit of volume, I think that you would like it. It just, for me, the texture was a little bit looser than I prefer to mascara, and it wasn't as long lasting on me. Next up is a favorite, but I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. This mascara will flake, and it goes all over the place, and it can be messy. It is also a slightly more wet formula, but I love the wand on it, and it is incredibly black and incredibly long wearing, but I make a mess every single time I use it. It flakes and goes all over the place every single time I apply it, and it does not matter if I curl my lashes, if I don't curl my lashes, it still does the same thing. So I love it because of the blackness, because of the volume that it gives, because it's bullet freaking proof, but it's messy as hell, y'all. So take that how you will. I'm gonna hold on to it. It's starting to get a little older. I'm gonna keep it for a little while longer and then I'll toss it. Next up is another favorite, but also love and hate. It is the Birdie Lashes. This is their dual-ended one. It has the top wand for mascara. Now this one, if you can see this one in comparison, let me open this other one real quick and show you. So you can see in the Fan Fest, hopefully you guys are going to be able to see this. Do you see how tightly packed these bristles are and then how open these are. For me, the ones that are like this don't offer as much volume. I feel like you can't kind of grab every single lash, but this is super duper black. I do get some volume with it. It is a slightly drier formula, again, a little bit more whipped or kind of moussey type texture to it, but the standout on this, y'all, is this little teeny tiny bottom mascara wand, and I don't have any mascara on my lower lashes right now at all. So I want to use this. I'll go ahead and demo it for you guys. I wasn't intending on doing this, but you can see how teeny tiny this is. I'm gonna have to pull a mirror up. I do apologize. So I'm gonna go right here in real time with you guys. I go straight to the base of the lash and pull down, just wiggle a little tiny bit. This also works beautifully on the top lashes, which is something that I like to do with this particular mascara, is start at the top lashes, just doing the base. I'm going to go underneath as well, just like kind of running it in the base of my lashes and pulling it through some and then applying the mascara. I will note, obviously I said that I don't get as much volume and stuff with the top lash one, but this stuff, y'all, is waterproof, and I did not actually know that when I purchased it because I normally do not opt for a waterproof mascara. Now, if you love a waterproof mascara and you want to layer it with this, then I think you'd be pleased by it. So you can see the difference there. It is beautiful. It lasts a long time on the eyes and stuff like that. It's waterproof and I don't get quite as much volume as I do with some of my other favorites. This is a newer mascara to my collection though, so I am going to hold on to it for a little while. Next up is the Aether Beauty The Big Bang. I did get this in a BOXYCHARM. I do not like this mascara at all, and you can probably tell as soon as I started to pull it out. It is definitely a little bit more wet. It got goopy and stuff like that. And the bristles on this one are, as you can see, a little bit further spread apart. I did not like this at all. A little bit too wet. I don't feel like I got the volume that I typically like to have. It's also getting a little bit older, so we're going to go ahead and toss that one. Next up is my OG Holy Grail, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is kind of what I compare most mascaras to, and some of these are very similar to this. So do you need to spend $30 for a mascara? Absolutely not. I'm just saying that this is kind of what sparked my wanting an hourglass shaped wand, a nice fluffy, softer type wand. I swear by Better Than Sex. I think it's a beautiful formula. It is a drier formula that I like. It's not quite as intensely black as some of these other ones are, but I really think that it lasts all day. It doesn't flake on me. It gives a lot of curl, lift, volume, which are important things to me. I just opened this one, so I will be keeping. Next up is the Lancome Lash Idole. I did not like this one either. And namely because it has the type of wand that I really don't like. It is a slightly wetter formula, as you can hear, and I can always tell as well because there'll be a little kind of pulling or puddling of the mascara. This did nothing for my lashes. It wasn't super black. I don't know. I mean, this was a hyped up mascara too. I do not understand the hype in this. I just was not a fan of it, so I'm also going to be tossing that. Next up is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Foreplay Primer. I actually got this because of my love for this, and I filmed a little shorts video and everything, and I never posted it because I never heard anybody talk about it. But if you want to see it in action, I do have a video up for it. But this is a newer launch to them. The wand here, aside from the shape of it, very much reminds me of the Maybelline Sky High one. Very much reminds me of the Maybelline Sky High, except it's slightly more banana shaped. I feel like I could take it or leave it. I do feel like it gave me a little something, and when I did comparison between both eyes, I did see a little bit of a difference between this two. The main difference for me with this was that it made my mascara bulletproof. So I do like this product. I don't think that I would repurchase it, and I wouldn't pay that much for it again. Take that as you will. Next up is another viral product. This is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. Whoo, child. These are not my favorite, and it's mainly because of this type of a wand. Now, if you're looking for a lot of separation, a lot of length and stuff like that, these are great for that. It was pretty black. I did like the texture and consistency of it, but I'm just not a fan of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. Next up is the Scooby-Doo Bat-Scara from Glam Light. The only thing that I didn't like about this, it's not as black as I personally like, and then again, the bristles are so far spread apart that I just feel like it did not give me enough volume, enough length, enough curl. So for that reason, I really did not like it that much. Next up is the Tarte Maneater. This is definitely an OG, and another one of those very spiky type mascaras that I do not like. As you can see, it's also an incredibly long wand to it. It is super black, and again, if you're aiming for length, you're gonna like the, these ones. I just personally don't like them. And why do I have them open? Sometimes I don't remember, or I don't know what a mascara looks like if I've gotten it in IPSY or a freebie gift with purchase or something like that. And once I open it, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna open it and be like, oh well, that's not the wand I like, so I'm just gonna toss it. What I need to start doing though, because I know I don't like these types of mascaras, is if I open a mascara and realize it's that, I'm not going to touch it and I'm just going to pay it forward to friends and family. Next up is the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. Same exact thing. If you want length and some separation, these are great for you, but these are those spiky type wands that I do not like. Now, if this was a fluffy wand in this exact shape, I would love this. And this one is better to me than some of the other ones are, because it kind of really gets at the base of the lashes and really pulls and opens up the lashes. But anytime that I use any type of mascara like this, I always go in on top with a volumizing mascara. That's just me and my personal preference. So out of this first little drawer, that is it for our drawer, we're keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's still a lot, y'all. I feel like I could have done way better. So hopefully with all the new stuff, we will do better. So I kept 10, and we are decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I don't think I did so bad, to be honest. Okay, now we're gonna dive into the new drawer over here. So this is what we have left. I did also want to go, I went into my empties and grabbed my BFC mascara. It's actually the one I have on today. I was scraping to try to get enough for my lashes today. I really like this, although I will say, like the Better Than Sex, you don't have to spend that much money. In my opinion, there are drugstore products and mascaras that are, just as good for way less. It is a $30-something mascara. I do like that it's incredibly black. It is a drier, more whipped, texture to it, and it has that beautiful, and it has a nice hourglass shaped wand. It's what I have on today. I feel like it holds curl really beautifully. It doesn't flake or anything like that. Really like this. If you can get it on sale, I say go for it, but that is empty. It's going to go in my empties container where it was. I also had 2 mascaras that were in my Shop My Stash from a previous video. This is the Patrick Star One Size Fantasize Mascara. This is another one that I like these because they're black and rich and intense, and they really, separate and pull up the lashes. They offer length, but they're not my favorite. If you're looking for one that is like this, though, that is incredibly black and really does fan the lashes out, you would absolutely love this. And I got rid of all the other ones like this, and I'm keeping this one, so that should say something. Next up, that was also in there, is my Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water. Love the freaking packaging. This one is just a smaller version of a nice fluffy wand. You can see that the bristles are very close and compact. Super black, slightly more liquidy than I typically go for. And a lot of times if a mascara starts off a little too wet for you, open it up and use it a couple times and then set it to the side for like a week and go back to it. A lot of times I find that if a mascara is a little too wet upon first impression or first application, if I go back to it, my thoughts tend to change on it. Now to go into all of the new mascaras. Of course, these, if we have something that's similar, I've already shown it to you, but I'm not going to open these and put it to the air so that they can start harboring bacteria, because then we cannot get rid of them, sell them, put them in giveaways, etc. First up, I have the Magic Extensions Fiber Mascara. This is a full size. I have not used this. I feel like it's going to be very similar to the Cali Ray one based on the images. If you've tested this out, please let me know. I think for now I'm going to keep it. I'm going to have like a keep pile and a maybe toss it pile. Next up is a backup of the Maybelline Sky High, the Lash Sensational Sky High, but this one is in brown. I'm definitely going to hold on to this. Next up is the NARS Climax Extreme Instant Volume Mascara. I do not like the standard NARS mascara, so I'm not going to hold on to this. Next up is an Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So it is a clear one. I more so got this for just like very easy, no makeup type days to give me a little something something. I don't need this. I definitely can use like a brown mascara or do a less is more approach, take a light hand, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. Next up is the Telescopic Original from L'Oreal in the Blackest Black. If the wand on this is a soft silicone, will you guys please let me know? If not, I will not be using this. So for now, I'm going to put it in a maybe pile. Next up is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. And I feel like this is very much going to be the same as like the Birdie Lashes one. So I think I am going to hold on to this. And again, if you've tried some of these and you're like, girl, that is not a good mascara, or because you now know my preferences as far as curl, length, volume, staying in place, a little bit drier of a formula, maybe comment down below and let me know. And then I can kind of go back through these again. For now, I'm going to keep it. I'm not getting rid of a whole lot, am I, guys? Next up is the Lily Lashes Triple X Mascara. It says 92% increase in volume and length. And this I cannot see the little wand on, and obviously I don't want to open it up, but I've heard great things about it, so I'm also on the fence on this. I think I'm going to put this in the maybe pile as well. I'll go back through it at the end. I'm just going to go through kind of quickly, and then we'll just kind of see what happens. This is a mini of the MAC Magic Extension Fiber Mascara. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the mini, and I'll go ahead and declutter the full size. Next is the Australis Fake It Black Volumizing Mascara. I honestly feel like I have kept enough, although that is the type of wand that I prefer. I'm going to go ahead and pass it along. Next up is the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I think I'm going to put this in the maybe pile for now, just till we get through everything and I kind of see what I have. Next up is the Item Beauty Lash Snack Lengthening Mascara. This one is in Midnight Mood, and I'm trying to see if it's the same thing, but I really can't tell. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pass it along solely because I have enough, although the other mascara, the primer I have, I really love. But I feel like I just have too much. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the declutter pile as well. I'm doing it. Next up is the Lancome Cils Booster XL Mascara. I've also never tried this, but it says it's a triangular thin shaped brush. I don't personally think I'm going to like this. I don't know. And again, these may be your holy grail, or these may be mascaras you hate, and that's just fine. We all like different things. There is no wrong way. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the declutter pile. Next up, I have two of these, which these are one of my favorite mascaras. I still wish I had my open one so that I could show you guys this, but it's the Milk Makeup Rise Mascara. A lot of people don't like this. I love this mascara. It is a curved wand. It is a nice fluffy wand like I like. It is super black. It's volumizing and curling and stuff like that. It does dry out though incredibly fast. Like this, within the first month of me opening it, was already dry. And I mean like dry. So I think because of that, I do already know I love it, but do I need two of them? No. So I'll keep one and then declutter one. Next up, as close as you can get, or as close as I have personally come to having the Too Faced Better Than Sex, is this one right here. This is the Oma Beauty Drama Bomb Mascara. This is lifting, it's curling, it's super black. I love this mascara. The packaging is stunning. And they are a smaller, more like indie type brand, a black owned brand. This is very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex. If you're somebody like me that you like a more kind of fluffy wand, you like that kind of thicker textured type of mascara, a little bit drier, but you're looking for volume, and lift, this is it, and it is half the price. So I love this mascara. Highly, highly recommend. Another new one for me, and one that I have not tried, and that's the reason why I have so many. Of course, I have ones that I go through consistently that you'll see in my empties videos and stuff like that I repurchase over and over again. Like the Rise Mascara, the Drama Bomb, I've gone through multiples. The Sky High, I've gone through multiples. But when I get boxes and get, you know, IPSYs, BOXYCHARMs, things like that, I keep all the mascaras because I love mascara, and I'm like, I want to try this, but then I don't end up trying it. Anybody else? But this is the Iconic London Triple Threat Mascara. And it just says black. I wish I had a picture of the wand. I may look it up. Honestly, I feel like I have enough, and I know my preferences and I know my favorites, so I'm gonna put it in the declutter pile. Next up is another one that I did not try yet, and it was in a subscription box, is the Araceli Monarca Mascara with avocado oil. And again, there is nothing on here indicative of what the wand looks like. I do love their eyeliner. It is one of the best eyeliners I've ever used. Very, very intensely black, stays in the waterline. So I'm debating on this. I'm also going to put this in the baby pile for now. Also, this is going to be a long video, so I am really, really sorry. I value your time so much, but y'all know what I say. Grab your tacos and your tequila, your milk and your cookies, your Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos, whatever is your pleasure, and sit back and relax and enjoy the show. I thank you in advance. Next up is the ColourPop Act Natural Defining Mascara in the shade brown. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this, only because this is another one that I have a love-hate relationship with. I have tried some ColourPop mascaras, like the blue one. I went through like 4 of those. Beautiful, fantastic formula. Loved the dry whipped texture to it. Loved the wand. It was, you know, curling and it was volumizing. I've tried other ones, like some from like specialty collections that were absolute trash. There was like a burgundy one that I tried that it literally did nothing. It was a clumpy, goopy mess. So because of that and my fear to open this up, and I also have my Sky High in brown, we're going to go ahead and declutter this one. And that doesn't mean they're all bad. I'm just letting you guys know my experience. I've had some hits and some misses with it. Next up is another long time favorite, Holy Grail. It is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This is another one that gives you volume, volume, volume. I'm definitely going to hold on to that. Next up is the, I don't know if this is what the brand is, Great Lengths. Beautinique Beauty, never heard of them. Great Lengths Mascara, Lengthening and Thickening Mascara. I also think that I got this in a BOXYCHARM or IPSY or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and pass it along solely because, again, I have too much. Next up is the Give Them La La Beauty Mascara. Now this one, because I've never tried it, I typically would be like, I'll go ahead and pass it along because I have enough. But when I did this and unboxed this again in like an IPSY or something, a lot of people are like, that is a good mascara. So I'm going to test it out. Y'all let me know. Next up, we're moving through this fast, y'all. Well, I'm proud of myself. Next up is the Basic Beauty Lengthy Lashes, cruelty free. I've also not ever tried this. I'm definitely getting like Wander Beauty type vibes from this. So if you've tried it, let me know. I feel like I have enough. Not my favorite packaging, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it along. Next up is a mini of the Milk Rise Mascara. We already know my thoughts on this. And then last up in here, and I'll go back through the maybes, is the Benefit Roller Lash. This is also a long time favorite. I don't feel like this one is as curling and as volumizing, but it definitely gets to the, you know, kind of base and root of the lashes and really offers some length. So I really do like this. I do know that e.l.f. came out, e.l.f.? Pretty sure it was e.l.f. came out with one very similar. So if you've tried that one, let me know. All right, I'm gonna go back through the few that I had in our maybe pile. We have the Ilia. I want to say that I tried this. If I look this up and it's in like a beigey type container, then it's the one that I like. So I think I'm gonna hold on to it for now. The Lily Lashes, I don't feel like I'm gonna use it. It's a mini. Do I absolutely have to have it? No. I'm gonna pass it along. The L'Oreal Telescopic, I don't know that I'm gonna like that wand. I'm gonna pass it along. And then the Araceli, I think I'm gonna keep. I think I'm satisfied with that. So in the new ones, I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we decluttered 14 out of our new pile, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm happy with that. I'm proud of that. With the open ones, we got rid of almost half, and with the new ones, we got rid of almost half as well. Y'all, I'm super excited about this. I think I did okay. I'm so curious to find out what your preference is with mascara, and are you somebody like me that when you find that particular shape or texture or wand type, do you kind of stick to that, or are you open to trying new things? Clearly, I thought I was open to trying some more, but we've discovered that I stick to what I know pretty much. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.